What's the difference between active duty army, army reserve, and the National Guard? So let's start with the active duty. So active duty is a full-time job where you'll go to training and you'll be stationed anywhere at an army installation in the continental United States or anywhere the US have interest outside, whether in Germany, Korea, or anywhere in the world that the army have an installation. You'll be stationed there to do out your contract, whatever time that is. So that is active duty army. Army reserve, on the other hand, is pretty much a part-time job with partial benefits. So you'll go to the same basic training with your active duty counterparts, but you will be stationed at a army reserve base closest to your zip code or your OMA record. So whatever state you are enlisted from, you will be assigned to an army reserve base in that local area. And then you'll go to the same basic training, as I said, and then you'll come back and then you'll be stationed there. You work 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer. And if you ask me, it's a complete waste of time, depending on the, there are different applications where the reserve might make sense, but for the most part, I think it's a waste of time. The National Guard is a bigger waste of time, but again, there are applications where it works. So it's similar to the Army Reserve. You work 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer. You go to the same basic training with the reserve and active duty counterparts. However, you work for the governor of the state that you live in. So that means transferring to another state is kind of sticky. It's definitely possible, but you're assigned to the governor of the state. So for example, if you're from Florida and you enlisted in the National Guard, you will work for Governor DeSantis, and your roles will be for domestic issues. So National Guard get drawn out to go man the wall or the border at Mexico border, and you do hurricane relief and all that stuff. So it's if you're somebody who just like your state and likes to be home and just go through all of that training for nothing, yeah, go ahead, do the reserve and do the National Guard. But if you want to be a big boy, you do active duty and you go there and get some experience. So that's the main difference: active duty, reserve, and National Guard.